Hey, this is Chris Shoemaker, and this is half of Mike Chase. Oh.
Yeah.
Here, let's get over. There. We're here on the set of Home Accents, and the set of Home Accents is a very special place to Mike and I, because the guy who used to live here, we used to have bro sleepovers.
Yep.
We would come over early, go to his trout pond, and we would fish and just talk, and then come back.
And we'll show that trout pond, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'd come back and just fry it up in nothing but a big old slather of butter in a cast iron skillet on an old-fashioned wood-burning stove until the fins on the end would just curl up and they'd be so crunchy.
Yeah, well, that's what happens with fresh, when you have fresh trout.
Oh yeah, yeah, nothing like it. And then, then we would eat it, and we would stay up at all hours of the night.
Yep, take them around, man.
We'd stay up all hours of the night, sitting around this coffee table right here talking.
Well, it's not a coffee table, brother.
Well, not a coffee table, but
pure table.
Yeah, like a kitchen table, and we would just sit around the kitchen table and just
Chew the fat.
Yeah, chew the fat, talk till about 1, 2 in the morning.
Not that trout have fat, really. Not a lot of fat.
Yeah,
So
bones maybe, but not fat. So anyway, this is a very special place for us, and we're so grateful and glad for his son Terry opening up the doors to Raymond's old house, Raymond Sisson, to be able to film the sitcom Home Accents. Here's the living room that you're going to get very familiar with Home Accents.
Maybe zone in on that trout on.
Yeah, let's. So you said there's a story behind this.
That trout was caught from his pond, which we'll have in the film in just a little bit. I'm not sure the exact weight. I believe it was over 6 pounds, or 6 pounds, a few ounces. But yeah, he had that done. And I believe that was hooked. At least it was hooked by Marina Christopherson.
Okay. No relation to Chris Christopherson, huh?
No, although
Okay.
she probably wishes she was. But
Yeah. Yeah.
So he had that stuffed, and as well as another little fish here, which I think has a. Oh no, that's the talking.
Yeah, that's the Billy Bass talking one. Yeah, that's
the trout
not the real
is
deal.
actually the trout is actually a mount, and it is the one that was caught from his pond. So he had some fairly big fish up there.
Yeah, yeah. So we decided that since we have been so graciously given permission to use Raymond Sisson's old house, we'd just like to tell you a little bit about Raymond Sisson and how special this guy was. He was a man of God, a man of faith, fearless man of faith, and he was part of the Gideon Bible Society. He'd always be handing out Bibles. He didn't really have a home church per se, and not that he was a church hopper either, but he just believed in the unity of the body of Christ, and he went to just every church equally. I think he just kind of took turns going to different churches because he enjoyed the fellowship of so many different people.
Oh, yeah, and he for years would travel us around. Remember, he had a van.
Yeah.
And he would pick us up for meetings that might be an hour away, an hour and a half away. We'd go to special meetings. He was probably between Gideon's and there was another Bible studies. I pastored a little church for a while. Brother Raymond would come out there for Bible study on Tuesday. And then he had Bible study or prayer meeting, I think, on Wednesday night with the United Baptists. And yeah, he just was busy. He'd get around.
Yeah, and as far as sects and denominations of Christendom, he didn't play any favorites. He didn't care if you were Baptist, United Baptist, Methodist, Anglican. If you were a believer in Jesus Christ, that was just good enough for him. It didn't matter.
Yeah, and there's no one that I've known on the Tobic, or really anyone in my Christian experience, that witnessed any more than Brother Raymond. I mean, it didn't matter who it was. He would ask you, if you died tonight, where do you think you're going?
Yeah, he wasn't shy.
Yeah, or if you were a Christian person, he might kind of want to know, are you fearful of anything? Because Raymond had almost a phobia of Christian people that had any kind of fear of heights, fear of spiders, fear of anything. But he just, you know, he was just a great man of God, and just so full of faith. He had his faults, and I'd pick on him whenever I would sense a fault from this godly man. I'd pick on it. I'd laugh at him, and
yeah. Well, from what I remember, I think you and Raymond seen eye to eye, literally.
yeah.
If you haven't noticed, he's a pretty short guy.
Well, of course, I'm taller in this video.
Yeah. And so Raymond wasn't all that tall either. So I think maybe that's why Mike kind of latched on to Raymond, because he's one of the few people that he could see eye to eye with. Literally.
Yeah, but I think too is maybe attitude. You know.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
Because sometimes he would look at me. Of course, if anybody knows me. I can be controversial at the worst
really?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
That's not always bad. Eh? You know, I guess I'd like to put it. I call it the overturning of the table syndrome. You know,
yeah.
So it's righteous. But sometimes he would stand me up for my attitude, or I'd even make him blush. You know.
Mm.
But yeah, we played off each other good, and.
Yeah, Mike's the type of guy that would push the envelope to the point he'd give you a paper cut.
yeah. Well, yeah.
I have to censor him quite a bit on the Dr. Dialect videos and everything, because he wants to take it a little further than I'm comfortable with even. So yeah. I got to keep him in line. I got him on a short leash. There.
But hopefully with home accents can be unleashed a little bit.
Oh yeah, we're going to be a little bit more liberal with home accents, with the humor and things like that, because it's not so much spiritual. You know, our goal with home accents is to, number one, make you laugh. Number two, showcase the Tobic and Plaster Rock and the little community here that we live in. And number three, we want to just reinforce positive, moral, traditional values, and just have some good, clean fun that people can enjoy.
Yeah, and hopefully have lots of little cliffhangers, lots of little veering left and right, and
keep you guessing. Yeah.
Make you go, you know, as I call them, little like jaw droppers, or what, you know. Like to have lots of those what moments.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and I'm kind of dressed a little different because I just came straight from work. I'm a home health aide. I take care of clients in their home, and you know, so I'm just kind of in my scrubs and my bandana here.
Yeah.
And
the lighting looks pretty cool on that camera.
Yeah, it looked like it kind of dimmed there for a little bit. So let's go and show these guys some other stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, we are coming up on the little man camp behind Raymond's house, and right beyond this camp, this little camp here, is the fish pond where we would get trout and eat trout. So.
And this little pond will be where the big trout that you see, the big rainbow.
Okay, so this is actually the pond in which the rainbow trout was caught, that we see mounted in Raymond's living room, right?
Yep, and right to the front of us here, I believe, is probably around 12 to 15 feet deep.
Okay.
Or it was. I see some ripples out there, so there's a few fish in there yet. One there.
Yeah, well, there's still fish to be caught there. How long has Raymond been gone? Yes, you are looking at an outhouse with an indoor toilet. An outhouse with an indoor toilet. This is just right outside the camp here, so there's, you know, if you have to go to the bathroom, you have to. What are you doing?
Sorry, man.
Beautiful New Brunswick. Be in this place. It's not just the drive-through province anymore. A pastor and a rabbi walk into a bar.